Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel in a different space right now because the Rema Women's Space is hosting us ladies, and we're going to be talking about self-awareness, leadership, us women showing up in our best self, so we're healing from a lot of things. I'm part of the panel. You're going to see us in just a bit. But the other members of the panel, there's Crystal Newman, there's Caritas Karisimbi, there's Manuela Molondo, my dear friend, who I've told you many times about. And this is Beat by Ngana Bisangwa, who's actually the founder of the Rema Women's Space, just to get us together and say, can we have young women understand how the movement can be? How can you be your best self? And you know me, anything about becoming your best self, I got you. So welcome and enjoy.
Radio and television host. She's a voiceover artist, MC, and author of 30 Days of Flavia. She presents a mid-morning radio show, 91.3 Capital FM radio in Kampala. I hope they're paying us for that, Kalango. A former co-host of morning show at NTV, and she also dabbled as a news anchor on NTV before. I'm heavily intimidated. Flavia.
So I think it's the right time to ask such a question for me, because I've mentioned it before that for me, I honestly thought that a girl put together, you know, you're coming for a panel like this and you've actually thought about a peach dress and you've thought about the braids and I thought about the lipstick. I thought, honestly, your genius level is on that floor. Yeah, and I apologize for even having thought like that, but I was conditioned that way over time because I was told the girl who looks nice, today they have a term called slay queen, but I think back in the day, Toina Magezi, you know, they just assumed when you said, I'm a doctor, and you looked a certain way, they'd be like, how? Do you understand? Or yes, or if you walked into and then looked maybe at a lawyer dressed a certain way, you're like, I don't know. No, lawyers are amazing. But it was just that way, and I took the narrative and went with it. But only because, and I'm going to say why or where you can find positive narratives, it was a circle around me. It's not a secret that she's my friend. And she's one of those people who's changed that narrative for me of, excuse me, do you know what I'm achieving? Well, also, have you seen my heels? Do you see what I mean? And she's unapologetic about it. She will not show up looking a certain way or feeling a certain way because that's who she is. It doesn't take away from her being intelligent and all of that. So I've had to change. So in my changing, there are positive narratives I have found along the way. And one of those is the power of being a woman, that you can do so much, take so much. And I'm not saying there's a gift for us taking the bad, but it's just the ability to wear our stripes so well. I think, let me call it that. I'm a Christian, so we talk about stripes. The ability to wear our stripes well. So when things hit me, rather than say, oh, you know, I'm emotional, so I'll cry about things, it will be like, I'm powerful. Rather than fight things, I'm going to go in the car, cry for like 10 minutes, power out, get up and go. I have the power to do that. Pity someone who can't even have emotions and cry about things. That's sad. Are they keeping it in? Oh, that must be terrible. So you see, rather than say I'm emotional and I'm going to cry about things as a chick, I'm like, lucky for me, I vent. Yeah, wonderful for me. I get to call my best friend. We talk about Fiona. It's out. I go. So, yeah, no, seriously. You think it's bad, but lucky for us women who talk too much, we vent. So rather than keep the things in and they hold us, and I know that there's healing as one of the course units in the course. But you need that. Do you know why you're healing? You've kept and kept and kept and kept. And you've kept Crystal from 10 years ago, and you've kept Michael from 5 years ago, and even the Peter who doesn't know you're keeping him, you've kept him. So the narrative that women are too emotional and they talk about things too much is power for me. I've honestly discovered it's powerful. I find the time to cry about things and let them go. I find the time to talk about things and let them go. I express myself a lot more now. that narrative, I've flipped it. That's, for me, that's my power now.